everybody, Random DC here with my review for Red Dwarf Back to Earth. It was a special 3-part miniseries that premiered on Dave during the Easter weekend of 2009. Like a lot of Red Dwarf fans, I've been waiting since 1999 for something new to come from this series, like a new series or the movie itself, anything just to tie up all the loose ends. So when I heard news that Red Dwarf was coming back for a special, I thought, yes, this is going to answer everything. What happened? Are they going to get back to Earth? And will the story finally end? But to be honest, in terms of the status quo of this, this miniseries, I was really disappointed. It didn't explain anything. The ship is magically restored, Captain Hollister and the rest of the crew are gone, Kochanski's dead, Holly's offline, and there's no explanation for it. It just says, 9 years later. It's really poor storytelling. It seems to be like the sort of, everything's fine because we say so. Really pissed me off as a fan of this franchise. I'm still using this example. It's kind of like if Satam came back on the TV, that half the freedom fighters are gone, Princess Sally's dead, and there's no explanation as to Robotnik's return to power. I mean, wouldn't that piss you off? Anyway, this is not about Sonic, this is about Red Dwarf. Now, that aside, in terms of comedy, do they still have it? It's as funny as it was back then. Oh, this was absolutely hilarious. The writing is much sharper than the old series were. There's a lot of throwbacks to a lot of some of the best gags from earlier seasons, like the bunk scenes, an appearance of Starbug in some shape, form or fashion, Cat's I'm Gonna Eat You Little Fishy song, and just the cat in general, really. And there's some really odd things, like nods to things like Blade Runner and Coronation Street, of all things. It's quite a surreal experience seeing the cast of Red Dwarf on that shitty soap opera set. Of course, there's the introduction of the new crew member, who was really short-lived, so I didn't see the point of it. I mean, why not just have Kochanski there if you're going to bring in this character? Well, she came back in the end, so that was pretty cool. I know this is a pretty short review, but, I'm just going to keep this nice and simple. It's good to see the cast again. I hope we do get Series 9, but I was hoping we would get some answers and see an end to the series. It has to end on a good note, I mean, hell, Friends ended on a good note. But, all we got is this weird sort of, oh wait, we're just TV characters. Yeah, that's fine and everything. That was quite interesting, but I was kind of hoping for, a conclusion, as it were. Maybe they're just doing this to test the audience reaction, and if, they get high enough ratings for it, they'll make a series. Who knows? To sum all this up, great return of a classic TV show. I hope to see a new season come out of this, or the movie itself. If you're a diehard fan, check this out. If you're not quite sure what's Red Dwarf all about, check it out on YouTube or Wikipedia of all things. I'm Random DC. Good night, and up the Ziggurat lickety split. Smegheads.
Babality.